Is it just me, or does anyone else find it odd that all the clubs and organizations and things that you can join are only available in schools? Why not work? I don't understand why companies don't have groups and organizations based on the people that's there. You know, you should be able to let people know that you're starting a new group. You're starting a book club, anime, chess, whatever. You should be able to let other people in your company know so they can join. And I'm really puzzled by it because social media makes it super easy to do that. And there's all these people out there that focus on some hobby, right? And it's not incorporated into the workplace. Like, think about all the people who have fitness enthusiasts and makeup artists and all that other type of stuff. And there's other people that you work with that you can hang out with and do things with and have no clue about it because you don't talk to them. If you're a shy person or your job just doesn't introduce you to everyone, like my job didn't introduce me to anyone. It just sort of was like, here's the people that you're going to be meeting with, and these are the updates that you're going to do, and that was it. So I don't really know anyone, and I'm awful at small talk. I'm also super shy, not because like I'm scared to talk to people. For a while that was the case. I'm not going to hold you up. It was because I knew I wasn't good at small talk, and I just didn't like talking to new people. Most of the time it was because I never knew how long I was going to be in an area. I move around a lot, and that's a part of the reason why I want to live on the road. But outside of that, I'm just not a talkative person. I just like to mind my business. I do my thing and I let you do your thing. And if we cross paths or need to talk or anything like that, then I'm around. If not, like, I'm going to keep doing me. My point though is that it's a missed opportunity and I want to bring it into my company. And for me, it's because if you can connect with someone outside of your job, you have a better, I don't really want to say understanding, but you have an easier time with resolving your conflicts because you know them outside of the workplace. And you know something about them. Like I said, it could be anywhere from like fitness, meal prep, to playing chess, dancing, anything like that. Even social groups, you know, if there was a women's rights group or a Black Lives Matters group or just anything like that that's about social rights and equality and all that stuff. So I'm so confused that companies don't have this on a regular, and I want to try and figure out how to incorporate it when I get to that point, you know, when I start having employees of my own, because you have to have work-life balance in order for work and life to balance. you can put a ton of energy into work and not live, or you can put a ton of energy into life and not work. And they both have their downsides. So why not try and create that balance at work? Your coworkers have to be interested in something. And there has to be other people there that are similar to you. Maybe not exact, but there has to be people who are interested in the things that you're interested in. Maybe not abundance, but there has to be people at your job that are interested in the things that you're interested in. And I don't understand why we go from high school and having all of these clubs and all of these sports and all of that stuff to practically nothing after you graduate high school. Now, if you go to college, you have all of those things, right? All the Greek things, like I was saying earlier, chess, dance, there's a cappella, there's so much. I remember being on campus and just saying, how am I supposed to choose? Like, how? And I literally got so overwhelmed that I chose one thing and didn't like it. And that was it. That was the end of my experience. But it just was like, I couldn't figure it out. It was so overwhelming. To graduating college and not having anything at all. And you have to sort of go on social media, but a lot of those relationships stay online. And I want to live. I want to hang out. I want to do things. I'm pretty spontaneous, but I mean, I'm human. It's just like I'm going to make a million excuses until one day something strikes my interest so much that I actually do it. The other part is that I'm by myself most of the time, and I've gotten used to being by myself, so it's not really that bad. But on the rare occasions that I'm just like, I really want to just go hang out or anything like that, I'm not in a position to do that. I literally get my social interaction through social media. And it's mostly because I'm in a new state. I live in Ohio now, and I used to live in Michigan, so I could at least do some things back in Michigan. But now it's just not the case, and I realize it would be really useful and enjoyable if there were organizations and clubs at my job. Just little things. Or like even having the opportunity to let everyone know that I want to do something or host something, because a lot of companies don't do that. I don't get how you form a community in the workplace without interacting with the community. Literally. I think other companies should work together too. Like if you have a group of people, I'm constantly going to talk about anime because anime is my thing. If you have a group of people in one company that likes anime and say it's only 2 or 3 people, it's a small company, 2 or 3 people there, but then you have a larger company where it's 10 to 15, like they should be able to interact and intermingle and all that type of stuff. Because like, not that you can completely afford it, but you should at least have the option, I guess, is what I'm getting at. Everything is going to have its dues and all that other type of stuff, but maybe it doesn't have to be that way. You know, maybe you don't have to do all the fees and all that type of stuff. I don't really know how it will work. I just know that something needs to change. Like, we can't keep interacting with each other like this because businesses are treating themselves like they're individual entities and they don't have to be a part of their community, but the community is the people who work there. Like, it's not like I leave work and go to some secluded place or I don't live in that city or live in that area. There's no way I'd be able to do that. I can't live in California and commute to work in Ohio. So I have to be within that community, and businesses should be a part of the community because that's their employees. And their employees have families to go home to and other side hustles to do and pets and all these relationships that they're trying to build. But we literally have gotten to the point where work is work and life is life. And that's not how it works. If something is impacting me in my life, it's going to impact me at work. If something is impacting me at work, it's going to impact me in my life. Here's the difference. I might be impacted less for things from work, right? I'll come home and vent and get it off my chest because what is done at work is done at work. Or, you know, I'll come home and try and do the work on the side So you're gonna have that balance. You're gonna need that balance. So why aren't there clubs and organizations at your job? Why? I don't understand it. I get not wanting to participate in it because you might be fearful of being judged, and you shouldn't, you should learn to be yourself. And I do mean learn, because you are constantly learning, you are constantly trying, you are constantly practicing. And if you're not and you give up, you're only giving up on yourself. So try and figure out what makes you happy, hopefully. I know there has to be a way for us to bring community back into the workplace. Because before all of these websites and social media accounts, there was human interaction, and we were a part of a community, and we were trying to make a difference in our communities. So I want to figure out how to get back there. And right now, my idea is to create clubs and organizations. Everyone who ends up working for me, I'll be able to create their own club and organization. You let everybody know, whoever wants to sign up can sign up, and let that be that. And I'll pitch it to my team once I have one. And if they come up with something different, something better, I won't be butthurt. I have a goal, and I don't care how it gets accomplished. I want the people who try and accomplish it to be happy. And if that means I need to put my ego aside, which a lot of people cannot do, especially in management, but we'll get there. If not, I'll learn to show people what it looks like and how to get it done, because I don't see it. I don't see a lot of things going on in the workplace that needs to get done. And I do see a lot of things in the workplace that doesn't need to happen. So we'll work on it one day. Or I'll die trying. So I love you. I believe in you. Have a happy day, and go defund the police. Thanks.